In this short video, I want to talk about the use of topical medications in treating acne. So for all of you who have experienced acne at some point, you found yourself either going to the drugstore, purchasing over-the-counter medications, or going to your primary care doctor, or going to the dermatologist, and probably almost all of you have left those encounters with either a non-prescription or prescription acne medication. It's the most common thing to do. It's an easy thing to do, especially if you go to a busy general dermatology office. The dermatologist is treating a lot of patients with a lot of diverse conditions, and the easiest thing to do is to prescribe something like a topical medication. It's a safe thing to do. The patient's not going to be harmed by that, and acne is not considered a very significant condition by a lot of doctors, so they feel that it's easy to manage with something that may or may not be effective. But the reality is that using topical medications sometimes works nicely, but a lot of times doesn't work as well. And the effectiveness of using just a topical medication does not rise to the level of giving the opportunity of completely clear skin in most cases. So at the Advanced Acne Institute, we don't focus on using a lot of topical medications. There are times when we do use them, but there are most times when we talk about other more effective options. So think about if you have acne, let's say you have 20 pimples on your skin, on your face, and you use a topical medication that is going to be 20% effective. So think about having 20% less pimples. So if you have 20 pimples to start, then that's 4 pimples less. So that's 16 pimples that you still have. Well, that's still a lot of acne, and it's something that you really, unless you count the pimples and say that it's statistically significant, it's probably not that significant for what you're looking for. And even if it's 30% effective, so that's 6 pimples less. So that's 14 pimples. That's still a lot of pimples. So do you see what I'm getting at? That using a topical medication could make you better, could improve your acne breakouts, but probably oftentimes not to the degree that you're looking for. And that's why a lot of people who use topical medications alone are usually frustrated. And on top of that, many of the topical medications can cause irritation and skin dryness and actually make people more frustrated and even more willing to look for another option. And that's when they usually look for other medications that would be usually taken by mouth. And so we'll talk about that in other videos, but the point on this topic is that using topical medications alone is not always the best option to help you achieve a significant improvement in your acne breakouts.